Yeah. Check. Airplane emojis in the chat if you guys are ready to get started today. Hopefully you guys have been good so far. We're back in this beautiful bird. The I can't talk today. PMDG 737 rocking the Aeromexico. Wow, I really can't talk today. First words. Aeromexico 737 AMX in the house. We're here in Monterey International. Yes, sir. Yee. I see you. Flyboy, what's up, bro? Flyboy's be flying with us today. I think he's over there in the southwest. Plane man, I see you ready to go. Spotting TOV, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for those airplane emojis, my friend. Jack Sorrows, I see you, my friend, in the stream. Good to see you. Cosmo Christopher, Tet Station. Hello. Captain J is in the house. Jules21, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome aboard. Hello. I should say hola. All right. Okay, I'm ready. The Grinch is here. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Hello. As you can see, we got some new things. So Aeromexico, this livery is it comes with the aircraft. By the way, I should mention if this is your first time seeing it, the PMG 737 currently is only available on PC, not on Xbox yet, but they are working on it, and hopefully you guys will be able to fly this on your Xbox consoles extremely soon. So I'm hoping the best for you guys on that. But we're on PC today, and that's the only place you can get it. We're also using a mod already. We're already modding this plane. I gotta say, if you go over to flightsim.to, and you can already see just how amazing our flight sim community is. They've already made so many just mods for this plane, just making it just all around just better in different ways. That's an interesting livery for Aeromexico. I like that one. We need to get that one over here as well for the 737. That'd be pretty dope. But as you can see, we have the livery itself again comes with the plane, so that's a part of everything. But we also have Aeromexico branded ground services. Now, this is pretty cool. It got rid of all the PMDG stuff. Was never a big fan. I respect PMDG. I'm really happy they brought this product to us, but it's time for us to get realistic, you know. And so it's really cool to see we have, you know, authentic ground services for the area. We got Aeromexico branded. Aeromexico on everything. Not that one. On the air. Actually, it's backwards, but still on the AC. We got Aeromexico on the lav truck. Everything, man. We should have stairs coming up. So I'm in a scenery. I can't remember the name. I do apologize to the developer. There's only one available. So this is a Payware MMMY Monterey International Airport. It looks freaking amazing. I mean, this airport is so well done. I mean, look at it. It's not hurting my frames at all. It's very well optimized. It looks really good. Very good, high quality scenery here for Monterey, Mexico. So definitely highly recommend it. Except the only thing that I don't like about this scenery so far is that, well, at least maybe I'm not doing it right, but the jetways don't seem to move for me. I don't know if that's happening to everyone else. Like, if you're in the sim right now, if you tried this scenery, let me know if the jetways are working for you. There's also a nice, very nice actually, freeware scenery for this exact same airport, so don't feel like you have to spend money. I was not told from the developer to promote this or anything like that. I saw the scenery, it looked really good. I decided to buy it, and this is my first look at it as well. So it looks really good to me. I think it's a P3D FSX conversion, and that's probably the reason why the jetways don't work, because the developer didn't want to put the extra work and time in making a brand new set of custom jetways. So sadly, honestly that's a big issue. Like, if I had known that before buying it, I probably would not have bought it. So it looks great. The only problem is the jetways don't work, at least for me. Again, maybe it's not for the rest of you guys. So anyways, Carlos Villegas, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I don't know if there's a TAAG Angola Airlines livery yet. I'd have to go look. Matter of fact, you can go look yourself. Just type in MSFS TAAG Angola livery for 737 and see if it pops up. If it pops up, then we have it. If it doesn't pop up, then we ain't got it. So that's basically how it is, man. But welcome to the stream, guys. And Mr. Music for All, welcome back. It's good to see you, man, as well. Did I request a jetway through the FMC? No, I requested the jetway from toolbar pushback. So maybe Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I just didn't feel like dealing with it. I didn't have time to deal with it. So let's hop in the cockpit. We do have some flying to do. We have one flight going over to Mexico City. I believe it is the highest elevation airport in the world, I believe, or international airport, or major international airport. I could be wrong, but all right. So we'll start off with our FS actions, and I am already on Vatsim. Just gonna double check. Yes, I am. Oh, what? Houston Center is online? Of course they're online when I'm not flying there. I will be flying in Houston on Friday, so that's going to be pretty fun. Hopefully I'll be there for that. So we got the GPU connected, the AC connected, and maybe that's why it says jetway inhibit. I don't know why it says that. It always says that. I don't know why it says that. Lavatory release, fuel truck is there, air stairs. I'm trying to get the stairs here to connect, but we'll release the passenger bus. It's waiting for something. So when it says ARR hold, that means it's waiting for some other ground equipment that's in its way to get out of the way, and then it'll move up. So I don't know. I turned like everything on, so I don't know what is keeping it from coming in. So I'm actually going to go ahead and try to reset that because we don't have any bags yet, any of this stuff. So I'm going to get rid of those. The bags shouldn't stop me from having stairs, though. I probably should start doing the stairs first. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if any of that helps us, because we do need the stairs. Oh, there it is. Now it's arriving. So I don't know what it was, but something was inhibiting the stairs from coming up. So we'll go watch them roll up. There it is. Also with the Aeromexico branding on it. The front baggage stops the stairs? That makes no sense at all. Why would the front baggage stop the stairs? Should you buy a Boeing yoke because your Airbus yoke from Turtle Beach? Okay, that doesn't make any sense because Turtle Beach doesn't have an Airbus yoke, so I don't know what you're trying to say. Yeah, I mean this yoke is definitely much better than the Turtle Beach one. I 100% believe that. Beautiful. Oh, look, the door's opening. The door's opening. So cool. It's kind of off center, but actually, you know, it leaves space for the door. They thought of everything. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to leave this view here. Kind of welcome passengers aboard. I love this view. When you step on the plane, you get to see it. Yeah, this is super dope. So, alright, so that's good. How many passengers we have today for Aeromexico service to Monterrey? Sorry, Mexico from Monterrey. Where am I? Where is my Sim Toolkit Pro? So we have... we're going to be loading... Let's see, load sheet 149. That can't be right. We can't fit that many passengers in this plane, so we're just gonna go with whatever the max is. I think if you put more passengers than it can fit, it will actually limit you to the max. So I'm gonna put that, and again it says reduced to capacity, so we are flying at capacity, which is 128 passengers on this flight. So I don't know why SimRig gave me the 149. I am using the 737-700 profile, so whatever. Alright, so that's good to go. Stairs should be connected. We should be allowed... Oh, we need a passenger bus. Okay, we'll call him up. It might have been the bus that was keeping it from there. It could be bugged too. You're right, Ted. Alright, well, we got that going. We'll also get... You know, we'll kind of speed up the process. We don't need cabin cleaning. We don't need any of that stuff. The main thing is when we get the essentials. So we'll leave the GPU and AC connected. We got a fuel truck connected. We don't need water. We don't need lab. We don't need maintenance, thank God. Actually, you know what? Speaking of maintenance, our APU is broken. Yeah, so we'll be doing an air start today. I'm going to do aft loader. And then, so the way I've been doing this is I've been calculating. So we have 120, was it 8 passengers? Yeah, no, it's 6. 126 passengers. And... here it says 8, but that's fine, whatever. We'll go ahead and start boarding those people. So basically, like on average, a bag weighs about 25 pounds. So I'm gonna do 25 times 128 passengers. That's 3,200 pounds of baggage. Divide that by 2, and we got 1,600, and we'll put 1,600 in the front and 1,600 in the back pounds of bags. So 1,600. 0, put that there, and 1,600, 0, no, not 1,000. Yeah, there we go. And put that there. Cool. And usually we load up the front first, so we'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, he's waiting for something else. What are you waiting for? Jesus Christ. Oh, the fueler. Okay, so apparently, yeah, I don't know, man. This is kind of too picky. You could definitely fit a baggage truck in there, but, you know, with the fueler guy being there. So it's fine. So we'll go ahead and do fuel first. We need 11,972 pounds of fuel. And start. Let's go and get that going. That takes a bit of time. And that's good. So now while that's going, we'll go back to our menu, go to FMC, and we'll get everything going. So I haven't done anything. So we are in Mike, Yankee. And then I should be able to go to the next page, copy my GPS left position. And you know what? I didn't do nav yet, did I? No, I did not. So we'll do that. Put our IRS in the nav position. And it should pop up here in a second. If you change the cabin layout, you can fit 149 packs. Ah, cool. Is that an option in this plane? Can I change the cabin layout? What is the landing runway? I am expecting to depart runway 11 out of Monterey, and expecting to land runway 05 right in Mexico City. That is what SimBrief gave me. I'm not sure if that's what they're landing today. If you see something different, let me know, Flyboy. But yeah, we'll take 11 on departure, and as of right now, take 05 right into Mexico City. That is the plan. All right, cool. We got that going. Go back to our route page. Again, we are in Mike Yankee, and we're going to Mike X-ray, like so. And we'll go to departure arrival page. Departure. We are doing the KERG 1 Alpha departure. There it is, KERG 1 Alpha via runway 11, no transition, so go to route. Next page, our first waypoint is going to be airway of Uniform Tango 132. And then that's going to take us to DARAN. It's actually a pretty short flight, actually. I don't think. How long is this flight? I don't even know how long this flight is. I didn't look. It's out. Wow, it's short. All right, well. If we get there in time, if I don't take forever today, if we get there in time, we might continue to Cancun or to that other place I wanted to go to, Puerto Vallarta. We might go there. We'll probably go there. I have scenery ready to go there if this flight ends up being too short. So Delta, Alpha Romeo, Alpha November. And then I'll go over to departure arrival into there. So we have the Dara 2 Alpha is our arrival. Mr. Music for All, I did see FS Labs announcement, but if you want to remind me of what they said in case I missed a certain part that we're supposed to be excited about, let me know. All I know is that we're working on a bunch of Airbuses, which, I'll be honest with you, does not excite me right at this second, because we have Phoenix A320 is supposed to be like the best thing ever made since, you know, any time, and we had the fly-by-wire, which has been amazing. So I'm like, why would you make a 320 Neo? 330, yeah, I can get excited about 330. 35 right. I have Zulu. I don't know why. I don't know what the point of Zulu is, but we're gonna go with the Zulu one. And then our transition is going to be Sutas. There it is. All right, route. Next page. I'm gonna check our leg, make sure there's no discontinuities, and everything looks Mexican. Cool. All right, so activate that. Was not racist. What up, Adam? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the. I mean, I don't see myself buying. If Phoenix lives up to the hype, I don't see myself buying another A320 after Phoenix. Like, I mean, yeah. I mean, like an A321 maybe, an A330 maybe, A321 Neo maybe, but not another A320. I'm not. Yeah, I don't see myself doing it unless it's like really stinking good. All right, cool. So let's go check and see if we've finished loading. So you can see we are still loading fuel. It takes quite a amount of time. It does in real life take some time to do that. Passengers are also still boarding. I love having the passengers, everybody loading at the same time. And since we can't get the carts in the front, I'm going to see if we can get the carts in the back and get started loading in the back. Usually, we load the aircraft from front to back, but it's just assume we have a tail stand and we can do whatever we want. So I'm going to put aft cars, they're arriving, so that way we can at least get some cargo going. I don't want to have to wait for the fueler to be done. In real life, you don't, you do everything at once. You don't have to wait for them to get there or wait for the fueler to finish and then go to the plane and do that. Like, that takes too long. Alright, so basically we're done now. We'll go ahead and do our perf page while we're waiting for everybody else. So let me get my perf information up here on my screen. Alright, cool, got it. Alright, so our planned fuel, I'm going to go ahead and put that first. I'm just going to put 12.0. You can see this number is climbing because we are taking fuel. So 2.0. It's going to be our planned fuel. Our planned ground weight is going to be 130.4. That might change depending on how much we actually end up with. So 130.4. But Willie, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Rob, good to see you as well, man. Why is there no yellow filter? What do you mean? Need to load back to front. Alright. Let's see. Reserves is probably 2.2. Yeah, actually 2.3 for this flight. So we'll take 2.3 of reserve fuel. Cost index for us is 18? Or is that 8? Is it 18 or 8? It's 8. Ocha. This would be a good time for me to practice my Spanish. And our flight level for cruise is 370. So flight level 370. Or short 1 hour and 5 minute flight. You can just click next. You can wait for what you saw. You can just click tick next to ground weight to pre-populate. Huh, interesting. Good to know. There's our zero fuel weight, which is different. 12.0. You can see fuel should be about done because it's at 12.2. Go back to our menu, back to FS actions. I'm still learning like some of those little things, like like in the Zebo, you could like just click on ground weight and it'll just automatically put it in, and not all planes do that. So alright, so we got our targets. We released the fuel truck. He's gonna get out of here, and once he leaves, we should hopefully. Alright, so he's good, so we can go ahead and load the carts in the back. And then once he finishes, we'll move to the front. Nice. Epic, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I love this truck. This truck looks kind of cool. I guess this is a Monterey, or not Monterey, but a Aeromexico style fuel truck. I assume. I've never been to Mexico. Well, I've been to Mexico, but I've never been in the airport in Mexico. Have I? No, I've never flown into Mexico. Is that true? That is true. I've never flown. I've never flown to Mexico, so I have not seen their ground services. When I did go, I drove one time, and the other time we took a boat. So, yeah. One thing I will do though is get the APU going, so we can clear out some of this other stuff like the GPU and the air. How about that? I'm telling you that having the ground services adds so much for me. I'm not sure how it is for the rest of you guys, but for me, it just adds so freaking much. Alright, so let's get the APU powered up. And let's go. I've already got the window heat on, I got the battery, I got the GPU connected. And let's go to APU start. Thank you. And we'll change, while we're up here, we'll change our altitude for our cruise to 37,000. There it is. And our landing altitude, that's where it's going to get interesting. In Mexico City, our landing altitude is going to be 7,000. Oh my God. I always forget just how high the landing altitude is there until you go there and you're like, man, it's higher than Denver. Which is nuts, man. So 7,296, we'll just get as close to that as we can. Do 7,250. Wow, wow, wow. If I was a pilot, what plane would I fly? I'm assuming this is according to airlines. Good question. I don't know. I'm not picky. Like, whatever plane I get an opportunity to fly. I mean, I would prefer, you know, like a 737, like a Max, or a 320 Neo, something like that. Unable 250 knots at MX 750. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. So we don't need the passenger bus anymore because all the passengers are on board, so we'll get them out of the way. Looks like we're done loading the back, so we can go ahead and release the rear baggage carts, and we can start loading the front because the front carts are there now. Now I wish, like, you know, on X-Plane we could see the actual bags loading on. Doesn't it do it on the default one? Doesn't the default one for Microsoft doesn't have bags on it? I can't remember. Look, there's the passenger bus driving away. If you were a pilot, you would fly a South 340. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. That's, for me, like, I'm not super picky when it comes to, like, I mean, that's a wish thing. I mean, I guess because I'm just so familiar with those planes, that's the reason why I choose those as a plane that I would fly if I was a pilot, right? But I don't know. All right, APU's ready. APU gens popping on. APU bleed. Air. And there we go. You're on APU power. So we'll go ahead and make sure the GPU is not on. We'll go back to the other page. Where is it at? Here it is. We'll turn off, get rid of the air conditioning and the ground power. Again, bow, bow, bow. Alright, feels good. Stairs still connected. We'll do that very last. We'll get rid of the stairs at the very last moment. And it's almost done loading. We'll go ahead and get rid of the loader in the back too. Get those doors shut. We're basically ready to go. We've already done everything. We're just waiting for the last numbers so we get our perf data and our takeoff data, and then we'll be ready to get out of here. Looks like we are going to need a pushback, and I'm going to attempt to see if this time around I can get toolbar pushback to work. The last time I tried it, it didn't work for me with this plane. But also someone told me that I have to disconnect the chocks in PMDG to get the option to actually push back. So we're using runway 11. It's going to have us going nose to the left from our current parking spot. So we'll go like this way. Yeah, it's good. Enter. Take a look at the door handle when closing. I'll do that, Debark. Thanks for the suggestion. Alright, so we're pretty much ready, guys. We're just waiting, like I said, for the last numbers. We are using Pack X today. We'll see how that goes for us. And our FMC was complaining about something. About us not being able to make a speed restriction somewhere. Don't know which one it was, but everything looks fine to me. So as soon as we get that baggage loaded, we are going to be ready to bounce. Let's go check on it real quick. It should be done by now. Alright, all that's disconnected. That's all disconnected. Let's see. Yep, they're done. Cool. So go ahead and release that. Release that. It'd be nice to have an EFB because you could have like all that extra stuff, like ground handling, like settings, like all the extra stuff could go on an EFB. So that way I could just like jump over and look here at my FMC, put my numbers in, and I don't have to worry about going through all the menu options and stuff like that. So alright, so we go in here. All this should stay the same. I'm gonna do a perf init request and we'll wait on it. I think we wait. Do I have to wait or do I have to hit execute? I can't remember. I'm just gonna wait and see. It should say ACT up top once it's done for our actual. I think I might have to hit execute. Yeah, I do. Alright, it didn't change anything. That's good. Alright, so our perf init uplink ready. Done. Next page. N1 limit. Gonna skip that. Takeoff page. We'll do flaps 5. CG. It's gonna be 25.3 and 4.78 will be our trim. Our V1 will be 118, VR 121, and V2 129er. Thank you so much, Gluteus Maximus, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. What was your question, Oliver? I'm kind of busy right now, so if I missed it, it's missed. Once we get in the air, I can have more time to pay closer attention to the chat, but when setting the plane up, priority is setting the plane up, or else we'd be on the ground for 2 hours answering comments. Alright, that is good enough. And I'm going to set the brakes. Go back to our FS ground services menu, remove the chocks, and I think that might actually automatically remove. Yep, they're automatic. When you remove the chocks, it automatically removes literally everything, I think. So those stairs are going to go away. Yeah, I think that they want to get the tablet. I think that's supposed to be on the roadmap for them to be updating the plane and get the tablet. Alright. Look at that, Aeromexico behind us pushing back. Let me make sure I'm on the right frequency so I can listen to the Unicom. Monterey traffic, Aeromexico 116, radio check.
5x5.
Beautiful. Alright, cool. We ready to push, guys. Everything is clear. Yes, it is. Back over to our main menu. We'll leave it there on that page. Go up to my Microsoft menu, go to toolbar pushback. We'll see if this works for us today. So pushback, request pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground.
Yep, it works.
Stand by.
Alright guys, today we'll do a quick departure briefing while he's getting everything ready for us. Alright, so that's not what you need to see right now, but go to Navgraph. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, today we are in Monterey. I don't know why I said my simulator is not connected, because we are. Yep, there we are right here on remote Tango Bravo apron. I think this must have changed.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed.
We are...
All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Alright, I'm just gonna release brakes in the background, guys. I'll hold on the engine to
brakes
start.
are released.
Alright, so we are here on the apron. We'll taxi via Bravo all the way over to 11. We are elevated right now at 1,276 feet, so we're not, you know, low. For departure, we're doing the, I think it's the DARAN or DOTA. What is it called? What was our departure? Departure is the KERGA one. So we'll find out what the heck that is. So here's KERGA 1. Alpha should be listed on here somewhere. There's KERGA. So 11. So 116. 116 degrees. At or above 3,500 by Monterey 702. We'll make a right turn to Monterey 721 at or above 10,500. And then to KERGA at or above 20,000 feet. These altitude restrictions are very important because we do have mountains in the area. You see the mountains over here are at about 14,000 feet in this area, 14,700 feet in this area. So we got to get up in the air. And a 700 won't have any problems doing that. So that is our departure for today. All right, let's fire these engines up. Packs off. Oh my God, I forgot. We were gonna do an air start today. Oh well, we'll save it for another stream.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Brake set. Clear
Parking
disconnect.
brake set. Ground. You may disconnect.
Alright, pumps on.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side.
Yeah, I
Have a
forgot
good
so
flight.
many things.
Hold
Where
in
is my
position
head at?
waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright, starting 2. What up, I'm John. Welcome to the stream, man.
Monterey traffic, Aeromexico 905. I'll be taxiing to runway 11.
And engine 2.
Golf, Bravo, holding point, runway 11.
Ay, ay, ay. There it is. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get going so we can join the boys. Alright, starting engine 1. Like I'm posing for a photo. Selfie, man. It's selfie mode. What do you guys think though, seriously, like about the new overlay cameras and stuff like that? I'll change it up a little bit. Alright, and fuel on the left side.
Aeromexico 1121 Monterey traffic is taxiing runway 11 via Alpha.
You know what? I don't know but about you guys, but the sounds on this plane are growing on me. They are. Alright, 129 is our V2. What's it, +5 or something like that? So 3-4. We'll just go to cruise at 37,000 here. And we'll go pop these the wrong way. Pop that. Yacht damper on. Propeds on. Hydraulic pumps on. Seatbelt signs are on. APU off. APU bleed off. Packs on. Overhead good to go. Auto brakes RTO. Flaps 5. Oh wait. Oh snap. Oh snap. I just realized something. You know, I haven't tested this, and usually I would, but I decided for today's stream to try out the Honeycomb Bravo for this plane. So I wanted to see how it felt. So the last 2 streams I was using Thrustmaster's TCA throttle, which works pretty well too. So I guess it's a good time to make sure everything works. It seems to work. I don't know if the reversals are going to work though. That's the one thing I am concerned about. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not working right now. I'd have to set that up. Let me think about it. Let me think. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's go do it right now. I'm probably going to need to make a new profile for this plane because there's a lot of things different about it. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this profile and make a new one. And sorry for those of you who are waiting for me on the ramp here. Let's see, let's go to preset manager. I'm going to duplicate the one I have. This is called throttle airliner 2 engine. I'm going to change it to Bravo throttle PMDG 737. Oh, hello Rex. You know what? I'm not even using the Rex AccuSeizes anymore. I turned it off. I completely uninstalled everything from my community folder, but it still bothers me at this time of day, every day. So I don't know how to uninstall it. I don't know how. I do not know how. Sounds good, Flyboy. All right, so I just want to map reversers. That's all I wanted to mess with right now. I don't know if anything is mapped to it. Hold propeller reverse thrust. Toggle. Yep, there is no reverse thrust at all for some reason. So, do I want it to be toggle reverse thrust? Do I want to toggle it with this button? Or do I want it to hold it? I basically want to go max. I'll just do a hold, so that way I don't have to move it. So let's try hold. Is that going to be both engines though? Let's see if we can find that option. Where's it at? So let's go ahead and collapse them all, go to power management. You think it's too complicated? I actually really like the honeycomb Bravo throttle. I really do.
Monterey traffic, Aeromexico 905, line up runway 11.
Throttle. Here we go. All right, so we're looking for. Oh, I know. It's called throttle decrease. The issue is PMDG is not recognizing that as a reverse thrust option. I get it. Yeah, because the way PMDG coded this plane, they've done a lot of custom stuff to it. And so a lot of the mappings that we had before are no longer going to work with this aircraft because it's been mapped differently. I'm trying to see if I can find that option. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing this at all. What is up with that? But what is this then? Is this a joystick button 10? And 11. So let's see if we can remap that to 10 and 11 and see if it'll work. Music for All worked for you last night. What'd you do? You need to map throttle cut and throttle decrease. Wait, what? That doesn't sound like fun. That sounds like too much. Both to the same option? Is that what you're saying? Sorry for this, guys. It's just something I gotta figure out though. So next time we can get it, we can learn this together. So throttle cut and throttle decrease? That sounds like a lot. Reverse hold works like a charm as well. Well, I need one for each engine. Alright, get rid of all this, please. Power management, throttle. Let's just see. I'm just gonna try. So I don't know what joystick button that is. No idea what that button's supposed to be. Let's see. Throttle 1. Usually throttle decrease is what I usually use. So let's try using what I usually use and see if it works. So that's 1. Validate. And then 2, we'll use this button and validate. Let's see if it works. Alright, I'm gonna hit apply, save, go back, resume, and let's see what it does. So brakes, I want those to stay on, please. Thank you. Huh? It does work. I don't know how much reverse it gives us though. Is it max reverse or is it just a little bit? So you see that's in reverse now, but it's only using 20%. And if I move the throttle, it just turns it off. So, I mean, that's like minimum reverser. Oh, I think I see. Okay, hold on now. That's a whole lot of thrust. Okay, so I think that's gonna work for us. So basically, I'd use throttle decrease. If I hit this and leave it there, it goes into reverse and then eventually goes to max. All aboard! And then when I click it back, it should turn off. Or I guess I gotta actually move the throttle forward to deactivate it. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we know. So we'll leave it like that. And let's go ahead and taxi to runway 11. So, oh wait, one more thing, guys. One more thing. We've all had the issue with the gear handle. So let's see if I can get the gear to work. If it doesn't work, I might have to just hit G or use the manual key to do it. In real life, they idle reverse all the time. That's cool. Well, one thing, like I work at the airport, and I always know when a 737 has landed, because I don't know what it is about the 737, but compared to any other plane, even the heavies, even the 777s, even the MD-11s, the 737 has the loudest reverse sound of any of them. It's just like the whole freaking airport just shakes. All right, so throttle. We want gear now. Where's gear at? What is that? A flight control surface? No. Oh, landing gear. Duh. All right, we got gear up, we got gear down. So right now it's in gear down. Oh, I think this is gonna work. Okay, interesting. Because in the TCA yoke thing right here, this one only has like one mapping, so this is actually gonna work for us with the honeycomb by default. That's good. That's what I like to see. Cool. All right, guys. Sorry for that little bit of a delay. We have a short flight today, so we know we can take our time. But that's good. I'm glad I got that figured out. Sometimes I jump between using the TCA Thrustmaster throttle and the Honeycomb throttle, so I just kind of want to know what I had to work with this version. So I'm gonna go ahead and squawk Charlie and start taxiing our way over to Runway 11. Thank you guys so much for waiting around for me. I appreciate that. Let's put a random number in here. And Monterey traffic. Who are we? Aeromexico 116 taxiing to Runway 11 via Bravo. We are Aeromexico. Yeah, we are. Cool. Alright, brakes released. Oh, they are already released. Gotcha. Taxi lights are on. Nope. Now they are. And let's go. Oh, I love this wing view. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get track IR running too. Kill the music. It looks like a lot of flaps. And while we're taxiing, we're gonna get the safety sounds here. Hold on.
Este Boeing 737 MAX-8 de Aeroméxico. A continuación, repasaremos las instrucciones de seguridad. Te invitamos a consultar el instructivo de seguridad frente a tu asiento.
Welcome aboard this Aeromexico 737 MAX aircraft.
Ignore that part.
Let's go over our in-flight safety procedure. Please review the safety card located in the seatback pocket in front of you.
Para abrochar el cinturón de seguridad, introduce la punta metálica dentro de la hebilla y ajústalo. Para desabrocharlo, levanta la parte superior de la hebilla. Siempre llévalo abrochado, sobre todo cuando la señal del cinturón esté encendida.
Let me right turn here.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fitting into the buckle and tighten the strap. To unfasten, simply
scenery link is down in the YouTube description.
Fastened, especially
It's
we
got it from Sim Market.
Te invitamos a guardar tu equipaje de mano y artículos personales en los compartimentos.
And I got the cabin announcement from YouTube.
Debajo del asiento que
Like
está
literally
frente a
playing
ti.
it on YouTube right
No
now.
debe haber ningún artículo frente a los asientos, en filas con salida de emergencia o frente a un mamparo. Por favor, deja libre el pasillo y las salidas de emergencia.
We invite you to store your personal items.
There's a 787 version too.
Or below the seat in front of you. If you're seated in an emergency exit row or at a bulkhead, items may not be stored in the area in front of you. Please ensure that the aisle and emergency rows are clear of any objects.
Yes, I do use AIG.
En caso de presión, las mascarillas de oxígeno caerán frente a ti. Para accionar el flujo de oxígeno, jala la mascarilla
how about a
más
flyby?
cercana. Colócala sobre nariz y boca, estira las bandas hasta ajustarla y respira normalmente.
In the event of a loss in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down. To activate the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it snugly over your nose and mouth. Pull on the straps to adjust and breathe normally.
Antes de ayudar a otros, coloca primero tu mascarilla.
Place your mask on first before assisting others with theirs.
En caso de emergencia, te pediremos tomar una posición de seguridad.
In the event of an emergency, assume the place position.
Está prohibido fumar a bordo, incluso en los baños.
Smoking is prohibited throughout the aircraft, including the lavatories.
En caso de evacuación de emergencia, debes dejar tus pertenencias y seguir las cintas luminosas en el pasillo hasta llegar a las salidas de emergencia.
In the event of an evacuation, leave your belongings and follow the clear pathway. The right path leads to emergency exits.
Oh, where's the taxiway? Is that over there? Is that
Este
the line?
avión cuenta con 8 salidas
I guess
de
they're doing
emergencia,
construction
2
over
en la
there.
parte posterior, 4 sobre el ala y 2 al frente. En caso de acuatizaje, únicamente se utilizarán 6 salidas, 4 sobre el ala y 2 al frente. Algunas salidas están equipadas con un tobogán. Antes de usarlo, deberás quitarte los zapatos. Localiza
we are
la
on
más
Bravo.
cercana a tu
One more
asiento
right
y
turn.
consulta el instructivo de seguridad para su apertura.
This aircraft has 8 emergency exits, 2 in the rear, 4 over the wing, and 2 in the front. In the event of a
It's an
water
A320neo
landing,
over there
6
hanging out.
exits will be used, 4 over the wing.
Interesting
and 2
choice
in
of
the front.
livery.
Some exits are equipped with a slide. You must remove your shoes before using it. Locate the exit nearest you.
Interesting.
and
On my
review the
chart,
safety
it shows the
instructions
taxiway does
on how to
continue
open
that way, but
En
the
caso
scenery
de
doesn't.
acuatizaje, utiliza
do
el
it.
chaleco salvavidas. Se encuentra debajo de
Rocket
tu
Gaming, I
asiento
have
bajo
not
el
put on
descanso brazo
release
central.
the
In the
gear.
event of a water landing,
Is that
take
another
your
option I need to
life
map?
vest with you. It's located inside a pouch underneath your seat or in the central armrest.
And we're
Para
holding
usarlo,
Motherboard.
Pasa la cabeza a través de la abertura del chaleco. Inserta la punta en la hebilla
Arriba,
y
arriba.
jala la cinta para ajustarlo. Una vez fuera del avión, jala la placa roja para inflar el chaleco salvavidas.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen,
En
we
caso
are
de que
ready.
no se infle, utiliza el tubo lateral. El dispositivo
Verify
de
V speeds
iluminación
118,
se
121, and
activará
129er.
en contacto con el agua.
Trim is set, flaps
Place
set.
it over your head.
Transponder
Insert the
set.
tip into the buckle and adjust by
AP
pulling on
is
the
indeed
strap.
off. Seatbelt
Once
signs are
inside
off.
the aircraft, pull on the red toggle to
Attendant
inflate the
signs.
vest. If the vest does not inflate, blow into the tube
Monterey
to inflate
traffic,
it.
holding
The
short
red vest lighting device is water
Strobes on.
El uso de aparatos electrónicos está permitido
And I was
si se
waiting for
encuentra
the-
en modo avión.
We got 50 seconds until the cabin signs, or the cabin announcements are done, and it will take off.
En preparación
Pretty
para el
confident it's
despegue y
illegal to
aterrizaje,
take off
endereza
before
tu
the
asiento,
flight
asegura
attendants
la
finish
mesita, la
the
pantalla y el
demonstration.
descansapiés y ajusta tu cinturón.
In preparation for takeoff and landing, make sure your seat back is in the upright position. Your footrest, tray, and screen are safely stowed.
Monterey traffic,
Your
Aeromexico
seatbelt
116 is holding short 11 on Bravo. We'll be departing in 15 seconds.
To contact a flight attendant.
Todo el equipo de Aeroméxico estamos trabajando para brindarte la mejor experiencia en tu vuelo.
The entire
Yeah, the click on the
Aeromexico
V-speeds.
team wishes you a pleasant
Alright,
flight.
I did it. And that's a commercial. Alright, cool, we're done. We're ready to go. And Monterey traffic, Aeromexico 116, taking off runway 11, departing south. Monterey. Alright, let's get it, guys. Dale. You know, I just realized I don't have a toga button mapped. Well, we'll do manual toga. Pre-flight Avelo checklist, the bird checklist complete, Captain. John Smith, what's up, bro? It's time to get it. Stereo cockpit. You can see the weather's rolling in, it's getting lower visibility. And confirm this is runway 11. Lights are on. And let me see Vamos in the chats. Alright, I'm gonna arm the auto throttle. LNAV. BNAV. My aircraft, let's get it. Right up, 40%. Pin 1. Rolling start, there's 40. And take our power set.
Airspeed alive.
Yes, it is.
80 knots.
Monterey traffic. Aeromexico 1121 line of runway 11.
V2.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful rotation. Positive rate, gear up. Let's get it. No, no gear up. I think it's going up. It's not going up. Same problem as before. I'm just gonna hit G. Is it going up now? This is annoying. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Monterey traffic. Aeromexico 1121 taking off
Alright,
runway
well,
11.
we already know what to do. Just gotta unmap the freaking gear again. That's annoying. I'll have to figure that out later. Yeah, I know you guys tried to warn me to map a release button, but you know, gonna validate, clear, apply, resume. Alright, now the gear's coming up. Alright, trim. Go ahead and get the autopilot on. That's gonna help us. And I think the gear is up. Yep, it is. And here come the flaps. And we'll also turn the gear off. Alright, passing 5,000 feet. Turn the data on so we know where our restrictions are. Yep, 3,500, we're in the clear. Turn terrain radar on. I'm not sure if that works. Does that work? It does work. I can see terrain down there. It's a little bit. Oh, there it is. It's drawing it. Gorgeous. Yeah, that gear thing is kind of annoying. I understand they've kind of done a bit of a complexity with having the ability to go off, and I think that's what's really throwing everybody off. Literally. Look at that beautiful mountainside over here on the right. And the left, too. Yeah, we're surrounded by mountains. Now, I thought Aeromexico had blue winglets. Like blue and red. I think the newest, like the Maxes, I think they have like a blue and like a red trim. Alright, let's go outside. Ooh, that's loud. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. The only thing, you know, I'm gonna shut up and enjoy the view for just a few seconds. You can see rain back there. Yep, she's posing. She's posing for us. Beautiful. Oh, and there's the engine pulling down. We are on VNAV, so the plane should climb all the way up to our cruise level. Now, I'll make my comment, and that is, there's a couple of things that they could improve. I think this is fine. I think it's good. I think we can live with it. But if they really want to enhance this aircraft to just make it the most realistic 737 in flight sim ever, there's one thing I can take from the MD-80 that Leonardo made, and I know none of us are flying it, the plane right now, but it's still a good plane. There's some things you can take from that aircraft. And one thing I really liked about Leonardo is the way they had the exhaust fumes coming off the back of the aircraft engines, which is something you do kind of see in real life, not all the time, but sometimes. And I don't want, it shouldn't be like super apparent, but I think that the Mad Dog did a good job of kind of showing that kind of heat exhaust, that like dark color heat exhaust coming off the back of the engines. And another thing they could do is the sound of the 737 when it's like really climbing. Like you hear, like listen to the whine real quick, just from the engine view, right? That wah, that sound, like it's Boeing has it as well. Airbuses have it, but Boeing has it too, and it's very apparent when it's climbing out. If they could have some of that on the outside view instead of just that airy sound, that'd be dope. Anyways, let's see. You guys want to see the thing, the climbing thingy. Yeah, we're actually level at 10,000 for some reason. Look at my departure chart. Oh yeah, we have to be below 10,500. So we're gonna, once we get there, we'll climb up. But look at this. This is dope. Look, we can see the terrain on this as well. I mean, last stream I was freaking out because the fact that we had this ability at all, I was pretty amazed. They actually incorporated this as an option in the screen. And so once we get here, we'll see this white line start to angle up to show our vertical speed, I guess, in a way. It's really cool. But again, you can see the mountains are right here. They're getting higher and higher. This is 8,000, 16,000. That's really cool. So I'm gonna leave it on that screen. I like that screen for now. And we'll zoom out just a little bit. Oh, look at that. When you zoom out, it zooms both of them. So you can see way up ahead of us. Wow, that is really dope. That is really dope. We are at 10,000, so we could turn the lights off. Oh my God, the window view. Hold on, I gotta get the lights off so we can look out the front window. Wing well, all that's gonna go off. Seatbelt sounds gonna stay on. We'll ping those guys, and look at that view right there. Look at those mountains. Sheesh. Oh man. That is beautiful. Microsoft has come a long way in what, 2 years now. Look at that view, climbing over the mountains. Getting a little bit of a bounce there. We're actually getting turbulence from the mountains. I'm assuming that's what that turbulence is that we're getting. The nose bouncing is from these mountains. The wind's coming off, and you know, right? No words, man. No words. Wait till we get the arrival into Mexico City. This whole route's gonna be gorgeous because Mexico's a beautiful country. It really is. If you played Forza Horizon, the newest one, you know what I'm talking about, how just gorgeous Mexico is. Or if you've done any flying out here in Mexico, you know what I'm talking about. And basically, kind of like in an Airbus, we ain't gotta touch nothing. Like, we're good, you know, we're on Vatsim, but there's no ATC, so we're on Unicom. We don't do any frequency changes. We already have our altitude set for our cruise level, so the plane is gonna fly VNAV all the way up to cruise, level itself off, and take us where we need to go. Like, that's it. We ain't gotta do nothing. All we gotta do is change our altitude for our top of descent. That's about it. This plane is gonna fly us all the way to Mexico City. Yep, shout out to Forza Horizon 5. Yes, sir. Love that game. Absolutely love that game. Alright, let's go outside again. Your Microsoft Flight Sim is in a download loop. Can anyone help me? That really sucks, bro. A lot of us have had that issue before in the past. My only thing I can personally think of is to start over. I know you don't want to hear that, but yeah, start over. Make sure you have enough space. Make sure you've uninstalled and removed all your files from the previous installation, and if possible, install it on an SSD drive. Cosmo Christopher, great question, my friend. He's asking, why was the 737 so highly anticipated? And the reason why is not just because of the 737, because part of it is because it's a 737 and we have not had a high quality one in Microsoft Flight Sim. But the thing is, the developer who made this one has a really great reputation in a previous simulator, and that was P3D and FSX. So they've had a massive fan base who still to this day still fly this plane on those older simulators. Look at these mountains, jeez. And so the fact that this, you know, basically this this PMDG is like the Apple of Flight Sim, right? Like, they're the leaders in all of Flight Sim, and so they decided, hey, we're gonna come to the new flight simulator and we're gonna make a plane from scratch. We're not gonna port over an old plane. We're not going to bring over the old plane, just convert it and do a crappy job. We're going to actually completely build a brand new plane from the ground up, and they've been working on it for like 2 or 3 years. And they've been showing us teaser images. They've been showing us little things about it here and there, just kind of just teasing us like crazy for the past years. And finally, it's here. And that's why we've all been looking for it. And also, Microsoft Flight Sim has had the bad reputation of being a game and not being the most realistic thing, even though Asobo and Microsoft themselves say, hey, this is the most complex thing out there. What they have shown us has not been that. So PMDG being, again, the leader in that technology, and always being like, all right, our planes are study level. That's what they, everybody would say about them. We're like, all right, well, can PMDG come to this simulator and make a study level aircraft, and really make this sim worth flying on? And I think that's part of the reason why so many people are just so anticipating this aircraft. And then again, also there's 737. We didn't really have one. We had one 737 MAX, which was not a good plane. If you have it, no offense to you, but it's not a good plane. They just didn't really put work in making it. And so it's very low quality. So we've all been flying Airbuses and GA, and just not high quality aircraft. This is the first high fidelity Boeing aircraft we're getting to Microsoft Flight Sim. And plus, Boeing itself, Boeing 737s are some of the most flown aircraft in the world, along with the A320 and Cessna 172s. So yeah, Midnight Maverick, welcome back to the stream, bro. I'm doing great, man. as I said, I have been really looking forward to flying this plane. I haven't really got to fly as much as I've been wanting to this week. Yeah, we've been streaming it, but I've been wanting to fly it even on my own time between streams. I've just been busy with life. So anytime, I'm not sure if you guys notice it. I'm not sure if it comes across in my streams, but I'm literally genuinely excited to fly this plane when I stream every day this week. So because I just want to. I want to fly it. I want to learn more about it. I want to learn the ins and outs about the plane. I just want to fly it. I want to enjoy the aircraft in the sim. No problem, Cosmo. What version is the largest 737? It is the 737-900. That is the largest 737. The smallest, I mean, I'm not even gonna go there. I don't even know. The 600 is pretty darn small. But I don't know if there's anything smaller than that, like a 300 or 400. I'm not sure if they get smaller in length underneath 600. But yeah, the 900 is the biggest one. My personal favorite is the 800, the 737-800, as well as the Max. Yeah, the 600 is a pocket rocket. Yes, sir. That's pretty accurate. 200 is pretty small. Yeah. I really enjoyed the freaking cargo version we flew yesterday, man. That was nice. Like, if you weren't able to check out that stream yesterday, we flew the Amazon Prime 737-700 yesterday, cargo variant with the opening main cargo door. That was so freaking dope. Like, it was so cool. I really enjoyed that flight. Alright, let's check on our flight. Again, it's supposed to be a pretty short flight. Shorter than I was expecting. As you can see, we are climbing. I'm going to show you guys this VSD. I got it. VSD screen. So it shows that white line. Matter of fact, we need to go into standard because we're above 18,000 feet. There we go. So click on that to go into standard. But yeah, so you can see here, on right here, we got the green umbrella or banana. People call it different things. The arc, showing us where our top of climb is, where we're going to reach the altitude that we've selected at the speed we're going. And also right here, it shows a white line kind of showing to go to the exact same area. And also down below us we have all the mountain and terrain. Now I wonder if I turn off the terrain radar, will this go away? No. Okay, that's cool. Cool. So if you turn off the terrain radar, it does not get rid of the terrain information inside of this little guy. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty sweet. Another thing I was really appreciating earlier was the fact that the FMCs are all independent, so you can do whatever you want on each of them separately. So I go to my legs pick, I can go to FMC here, go to legs. So I think what I'm gonna start doing during setup is I'm gonna use the right FMC, which is like the secondary for a single pilot flying this, and I'm probably gonna go in here and actually do all of my FS actions, all of my ground services. I'll probably do all that here on this screen so it doesn't bog down everything I need to do over here. And here I'll be in the regular FMC, and over here I'll do ground services. I think I'm gonna do that for now on. But for now, since we are already in the air, I'm gonna leave this on the legs page or the progress page, either or. I think both of them are pretty helpful. You see top of climb, I have a lot of information on the progress page. I like the legs page. So I got climb here. You can see we're doing, so our 99.6 is our climb in 1. We'll be at our top of climb, I think is what that means, in 24 miles, and it's gonna be at 1726 Zulu. Currently it is 1723, so in about 3 minutes we'll be there at our top of climb. Pretty nice. I really like this screen. Captain No Gear, what's up, bro? I'm not sure if you were here with us yesterday, but you missed out on a no gear situation. We had some issues with my replay mode, and it had me landing with no gear, literally. So welcome back, man. Good to see you. You can't figure out the views to save your life. So there's a couple of things. First of all, if you want to make your own custom views, you need to try searching up XP72's custom camera view video. It explains how to make your own custom cameras. Basically what you got to do, I just realized I forgot to set my chrono. Oh well. First all, what you got to do is you need to edit your camera config file inside of your PMDG folder, and he'll show you how to go to all that. There's multiple videos online actually showing you how to do that now. But also, if you go up here to the camera icon, and if it's not up there, you can always go to settings and you can change what icons are being shown. So like the checklist one, there is a checklist actually for this plane in there. I'm not going to use it today, but it is there. But you go in here, and I believe you go to quick view. I don't use this, but if you don't do custom views, I think it's under quick view, yeah. And then you click on them, and there's a bunch of quick views that they've usually the developer of the plane will pre-make these quick views. That's actually a pretty cool view. I like that view. 8, is that it? Okay, that can't be it. I think there should be more. I want to go back to my normal view. So to go back to normal view is F on your keyboard. Maybe it's not quick. Again, you can tell I don't use this very often. So I'm going to hide quick view. Where is it? Oh, I think it's under showcase? Yeah, showcase.
Dang, congrats on 30K. Here's to another 30K.
Midnight Maverick, bro, thank you for the super chat donation, man, and thank you for the 30K. Congrats. Cheers to another 30K. The road to 60K is en route. Thank you guys so much. It really does. I mean, I honestly forget until you guys remind me, and then I have a second to think back and kind of reflect on, holy crap, we have 30,000 subscribers on this channel. Like, it's hard to believe. But thank you, man, so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I think it's actually under showcase. And then fixed camera. Yeah, there you go. External 1. Oh, that's a nice view. I've actually never seen these. External 2. That's a real nice view too. External 3. Ooh. 4.
You blew Sacramento flight next. Eyes.
Dwayne Hercules, thank you for that super chat donation. Sadly, I don't take paid flight requests, but Sacramento sounds like a great option, and I am definitely highly considering it. So if you could do me a favor, my friend, first of all, thank you for the super chat donation, but if you could do me a favor, and if you could drop that request into my Discord feedback section, that's where I keep track of all of the suggested flights, so I can go back through and actually fly to those places. But even though I do want to go to Sacramento anyways, just remind me there so that I can make sure I put it on my schedule to go. So thank you, man, so much for that suggestion and for that super chat donation, man. This is a sexy view right here. I like that. Now you can actually, I believe you can map these external views to a keyboard command as well. So if you want to just quickly jump to them, it's super helpful. So I actually really, I like these views better than my views. I ain't gonna lie. These are better than my own views. This is nice. That's nice too. I'm using this for our landing video. Absolutely. Now what sucks is that with these external cameras, these external pre-made showcase views, is for whatever reason, I don't know what they were thinking when they made this game, but you can't customize them. You can't do nothing with this view. I haven't found a way to go in and actually change how you, like, I would love to like take this view, manipulate it, and move it around. I don't know how to do that. It's ridiculous. So, but yeah. And oh yes, thank you, Midnight Maverick. You reminded me as well. Me and XP72 have a flight sim podcast that we do, and we're actually gonna be recording it early today, earlier than usual. It's gonna be not too long after today's stream, so I already have it posted up. Both of us already have it posted on our channels and scheduled for later today. So go take a look at that and see what time it is for you in your time zone. We'll be talking about the PMDG 737 and is X-Plane 11 dead, or is X-Plane in general dead? Like, I mean, we're all pretty darn happy with this plane. Like, I don't know when I'm going back to X-Plane. Like, I've had a couple developers reach out to me, and I'm super thankful when developers reach out to me because I love working with developers and, you know, promoting their products and stuff like that. But a couple of X-Plane developers came and was like, hey, I have this new thing coming out. Can you fly to this scenery or fly this sound pack or this plane? And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you've done a great job on your work, but I don't know when I'm gonna be back in X-Plane. Like, it might be another week or two before I'm back in X-Plane. Unless, like, X-Plane 12 releases next week. You know, I don't know when I'm gonna be back. And I feel bad saying that because I really do. But it's right now, I'm just really enjoying flying this bird. But for other people who may not be attached to X-Plane like I am, is it dead? So anyways, we're going to talk about all that tonight. Talk about how we feel about the plane. We're going to talk about how the actual release of the aircraft went. Talk about a lot of stuff. So definitely come through. And if you can't watch live, you can always watch it back on Spotify or just watch it back on YouTube. It's up to you. So, all right. This is pretty dope. I really like these showcase views. I really, really like them. But I don't have a key that takes me here and back safely. So we're gonna go back to my normal camera. How do I get out of here? Drone. There we go. There we go. All right, we're back to where we started. That's how you do the cameras, if you're wondering. Okay, where's our top of descent? We are now at our top of climb. We can turn the seatbelt signs off. It's still a little bumpy, so definitely stay in your seats. If you don't need to get up, make sure you keep your seatbelts fastened, and only get up if you need to go to the body or something. You know what I mean? But you can see now we're all leveled out. So I'm actually gonna go back to our normal view. Not traffic. Click on CTR a couple times. There we go, and we're back here. You see our top of descent is actually not very far. Go to our FMC. You can see our top of descent is 138 miles exactly. So if I now go over to my second FMS, I can kind of scroll through here and see where our bottom of descent is. Remember the elevation for Mexico City is 7,296. It's pretty freaking high. I'm gonna pre-select 11,000 feet, and unlike Airbus, we do not need to click on anything to initiate our descent. The plane is just gonna descend on its own when we get to the top of descent. And it is pretty bumpy actually. I'm gonna turn those seatbelts back on. I'm sorry guys. I think it's smooth enough maybe to let the flight attendants go through and give you guys a few cookies. It's a pretty short flight, so you're not gonna get much food on here. But yeah, love how this looks with the terrain radar. I'm also gonna give myself some more look. So again, both FMSs can be independently manipulated, and the same with both of the MFD screens, which is really dope. Some of the default planes don't do that. I think Salty's does do that, which is really nice. I think the A320neo from Fly-by-Wire does that. Man, we are cruising. Aeromexico's in the house. Oof. I haven't personally had really any significant new performance issues since Sim Update 9. I also haven't really felt like I've noticed any improvements either. So I really don't know what Sim Update 9 did besides update the fighter jets and I think a few things in the Cessna. So it wasn't one of the most glorified updates, that's for sure. Oh yeah, it's screenshot time. Heck yeah. Before you land, assign your gear down hardware position to gear up on release, and hardware gear up position to gear down on release. Okay. Well, this is what we'll do, Brandon. Thank you for that. I'm going to do that after the stream. For now, I'm just going to use G when we land. But I'm definitely going to map that for next time. Because I need to know how to do it. So I guess they changed the mapping up. Yeah, what do you guys think? Again, we'll talk about this tonight. I don't want to talk too much about it right now, but I am concerned about X-Plane 12. They're making some great improvements to X-Plane 12, and they have some amazing aircraft over there. But is it enough? Is it enough? And they've been real quiet lately. They've been real quiet. As a matter of fact, they just posted the first screenshot in a while, just this morning, on Instagram and on Twitter. And of an A330 sitting at the gate on the rainy day. It looked, it looked amazing, looked really good. But is it enough? Is it enough to get us back on X-Plane 12? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard. I mean, again, when X-Plane 12 comes out, I'm definitely gonna play it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it. Sure, there's a lot to enjoy there. There's a lot of great planes that are gonna be ported over there. I mean, the Challenger still is a great plane. The Zebo is still always gonna be a great plane. Like, this is not gonna be a replacement for my Zebo at all. MD-11, I mean, there's so many good planes over there on X-Plane 12. It's gonna be years until we see those planes come over to Microsoft. So, I mean, eventually we're gonna get sick of flying Boeing, just like everybody's got sick of flying Airbus. And you're gonna want to fly a 777, even though we will get one of those soon from PMDG as well. So, I don't know, it's tough. It's a tough decision. I feel like it's really hard for people who are just getting into flight sim. Like, if we've been doing it for a long time, you know, you kind of already invested into multiple sims, so it's going to take a lot. It's going to take more than a PMDG 737 to take you away from your original simulator. I forgot about that there. I do use PAC-X. I don't use the Luke Air tool.
All aboard!
Thank you so much, Rox G, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. It is really bumpy, man. Let's see if the wings are flexing. Wings are flexing. Oh, it is bumpy. Not yeah. I think it's a mix of the mountains, but also we just don't have very smooth air out here. Yeah, right. If only Microsoft and X-Plane could join forces, right? That'd be pretty cool. That would be the best for the community. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. That probably will be a very expensive sim. I think one of the reasons why things are a bit cheaper is because we have multiple sims and I don't know. There's just competition, you know. Competition brings the price down. If there's no competition, then the price goes up. Do I still play Train Sim? Oh yeah, heck yeah, bro. Play Train Sim World. I play Train Simulator. I play Run 8. I'm super excited. There is the first Steam train coming to Train Sim World at the end of the month. So I might even do, like, that's such a big deal to me and the community that I might actually do a live stream. I know I haven't been doing a lot of train live streams. I'm doing that on purpose. But I might have to stream that train, a Steam train, bruh. Yes. So hopefully I get a chance to get my hands on that one real soon. But yeah, definitely look out for that. V1, what?
Just tuned in. Hope I didn't miss the convo, but to answer the question on Blue experience tonight. Yes, it's deadlol winking face, and no one gets sick of Airbus winking face.
Oh my god, V1 Simulations. Thank you, my man, for stopping by and dropping with the super chat bomb, man. Thank you so much. And I've been tuning into your streams the last couple of days, man. And when I found out that you got a TCA Boeing yoke, I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, V1, his life has just been blown. Like I actually feel bad for you when you go back to your real job as an Airbus pilot and try to fly with a joystick. Like that's gonna be some issues for you. So be careful, seriously. Be careful. Don't you smashing no planes down in real life. But your comment said X-Plane is dead and no one ever gets tired of Airbus. That's a lie. Both of them. But no, anyways, we'll talk about it tonight for sure. It's going to be a really fun conversation, and everybody has their own difference in opinions. I'm just going to hold mine because I could easily just go off right now, but I'm trying to hold it for the show. But yeah, thank you, man, for stopping by. Good to see you, bro. Are you streaming today? I think you are. Literally everybody's streaming today, I think, so it's good. I think Flight Deck the Sim might be live right now as well, so it's pretty cool. Lots of great content creators to watch, man. I've been having a lot of fun myself. Like, I love this plane so much that I have literally been watching everybody fly, and I'm still not tired of it. This makes me want to fly it even more, and it's pretty cool. So maybe we'll get tired of it eventually. I mean, it's only been out less than a week. Well, we shall see. But I don't know. I've actually never felt this way about a plane before. Like, I literally finished yesterday's stream and wanted to do another flight right after. I went downstairs, got some water, and I was like, all right, I'm ready to go again. You know what I mean? Like, I've never felt this way about a plane, and it's crazy. And the price, like, I really thought they were gonna, you know, hustle us on this plane, try to get like $80, $90 out of us. They easily could have asked for $90 for this plane, easy. But they didn't, and $69.99 I feel like is right where it needs to be. Again, it's not my call to say how much something should cost, but I think with how many they're gonna sell, what did we say a couple days ago? It was like 50,000 in 1 hour that people bought or something. Like, I don't even know. I would love to see the numbers of how many they sold, because all I'm saying is we've probably, with this plane, we have paid for the development of the rest of their product line and everything they made for P3D in the past. They probably made more money on this one plane than they've ever made on any plane ever made for anything on P3D. That's my guess, and I'm standing on it. Yes, Capilite, I do use PackX. Matter of fact, we're using it right now. Matter of fact, I could prove that by clicking on something and then say, flight attendant request, can I get a drink?
All right.
What about the Phoenix 737? You mean the Phoenix A320? I'm hoping to see that very soon. They talked about it a little bit, saying that, you know, after this latest update that they would be considering releasing it in days, which is kind of scary. I want to see it, right? I want to fly it. I want it to be out, but it's also kind of scary. Like, I want to be able to enjoy this for a little bit, you know. But if it comes out, I'm gonna jump on it as soon as it comes out, for sure. for sure. So I don't know. We'll see. I have a lot of enjoyment in flying this plane, more than I expected. But we'll see what Phoenix does. We'll see what they do. FT Sim released a sound pack for the MD-80. Ah, that's a couple days too late, FT Sim. We needed that like a couple days before this plane came out, because I ain't even flying the MD-80 for a while. It's gonna be a while. Speaking of the MD-80 though, I think this is a good time for Leonardo and the MD-80 developers to put their head down and read community feedback and just kind of go back into the code and just really just make that plane great. It's really good, but it's not great. And mainly the sounds is where it lacks. I mean, I think most everything else we can kind of like get by and deal with. You can fix a few bugs here and there, but I feel like they can use this release of the PMDG 737 as inspiration to go back and make that MD-80 better. Like, all right, well, if they were able to do that, let's see if we can do this with our plane. Because the MD-80, I think it's still a great plane. I think it's still a lot of fun to fly. It's challenging to fly, but it's a lot of fun to fly. And the thing is, right now, everybody's hype and excited and, you know, about the 737, but eventually that's going to die down. Just like any other release ever happens, I give this plane 3 weeks. What happens, it depends if it gets an update, though. I give it 3 weeks, and we'll see people flying in the sky with A320s again. But it also depends on the Phoenix and a few other options in the market. But yeah, people are gonna eventually want to fly other things. So they could, you know, keep quiet, put their heads down, update the MD-80, and when we, you know, the hype dies down from this plane, we can look back at the MD-80 and be like, oh, they updated it, and then fly it and be like, oh my God, this plane is so good now. You know what I mean? So there's certain things that really click for people, and for me, there's certain planes that I fly that I just, when I finish flying it, I'm like, yeah. You know, I'm trying to, like, there's a satisfaction you get. I know part of that is from the landings you get, but the whole plane, like the whole experience you get the whole way through the route is something that you want to continue to, you know, repeat. And some planes don't give you that. MD-80 right now does not give me that satisfaction. So, but it could. All aboard! Yeah, the MD-11 is perfect example. Next plane 11, same thing. Nathan New, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. But yeah, the MD-11 is similar issue, and I think a lot of it does have to do with sound. But even if the sound was great and everything else sucked, then you would, you know, like, it's a balance, right? We're not asking for you to make the best sounding plane ever. We're just asking you to make sound, period. Like, that was a problem. There's no sound, period. So yeah, but yeah, sound's a big deal for sure. Yeah, that's true. Same thing. You know, the Challenger had its time, and now it's crickets. I mean, no offense to Hot Start, but nobody's really flying it right now. Not because it's not good, just because their minds are elsewhere, right? It's just kind of how it goes. You know, who's the hot chick now? This is the hot chick right now. Who's a flavor of the month? PMDG is a flavor of the month. So, I mean, if I go back to the Challenger and fly it, I would probably, for me, if I go back and fly the Challenger today, because it's been about 2 months, maybe 3 months since I've flown that plane, it would be like flying that plane for the first time again, and I would be hooked all over. But I gotta first step into the cockpit and work with it, you know. Yes, I am cheeky. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this cheeky plane. The 737-800 will be released in 12 weeks. We'll see if they stick to their schedule. We'll see. I hope they do. The 800 is what I'm really looking forward to. The 600 I'm gonna skip. The 800 is the next one I'm gonna buy, and then I'm really debating on the 900 because I don't want to pay an extra $60 for 900. I don't think it's worth it for me. I don't think it is. For me, it's going to be the 800, and I'm not sure if the Max is going to come out after that, but then the 777, I'm looking forward to that one for sure. What are my thoughts on this versus Zibo? Ooh, good question. That's a hot one right there. Am I rated to answer that? That's a question too. I mean, I've flown it for a few flights. I think I have a bit of an opinion. I still, again, I mentioned this earlier, this is not a replacement for me for Zibo. I still think Zibo is better. Now, that's debatable. Personally, I think Zibo is better. a lot of people were like, "Oh, but Zebo doesn't have all these options that we have in here." Well, people also don't realize that Zebo does have a lot of options. Not sure if it has the same options in here as this has, but it has a lot of options that you can change in your aircraft in the EFB. A lot of people just don't dig in there and mess with it, but you can do a lot of these display changes and stuff like that. You can actually change in the what the heck you call it, the Zebo, in the Zebo EFB. You can change all that, but yeah, I'm not gonna go too detailed into my comparison. I actually want to kind of put my thoughts in writing and organize them in comparison to the two. But yeah, I mean, I've always wished we could just drag Zebo over to Microsoft Flight Sim, but now I don't feel like I need to anymore. I think they're both great. I've heard other streamers say, and nothing against them, but I've heard other streamers say you can't compare the two, and I'm like, well, I think you can. I think you can. There are two products, whether they're free or paid, they're two products that exist in our flight sim community, and we can fly them both. Therefore, you can compare them. They're the same plane as well. So just one is on a different sim than the other. Now, obviously, the flight model and the way things fly can always be better on X-Plane because X-Plane has a better flight dynamics in general. So if you put PMDG, if you put this PMDG 737 in X-Plane, it would probably fly just as good as Zebo, maybe even better. But we'll never know until we put this plane into X-Plane or put Zebo into Microsoft Flight Sim. We'll never know. Did I get the Concorde? No, I did not. I've never been a fan of the Concorde, honestly. It's just not a plane that's ever attracted me. So I decided to skip over that one. I did get the 146, which I didn't even get a chance to stream before this came out. So sadly. Free 99, yes sir. How long did it take me to get used to Vatsim? It took me, I don't know actually. I mean, maybe 6 months, maybe. That's a guess. Because I had some help. I was in a virtual airlines at the time. Matter of fact, I'm in a couple of virtual airlines now. I'm a part of United Virtual or Virtual UA. I'm also a part of Delta Virtual. But back then I was a part of a different virtual airline called California Airlines. I don't think it exists anymore. But I was on X-Plane, and they have like a whole like pilot career system where you start off, you can only fly like GA planes, and then once you get a certain amount of hours and you do like a little like kind of practical test, you can, you know, gain and get another ranking. And a lot of airlines do that even now today. It's not as popular as it used to be, but that airline helped me learn how to fly online with Pilot Edge and with Vatsim. They basically taught me a lot of my stuff that I know. I love that view right there. That's pretty cool. And it just takes time. I was talking to somebody last night, like when you get into Vatsim, it's best to fly in a not so busy area. You know, don't go on a crazy big group flight, you know, where you're expected to know everything, but go on a, you know, go fly to somewhere where there's ATC but not a whole lot of traffic, so that way you can take your time, take it slow. Maybe let the controller know, hey, I'm new. You don't have to say that out loud. Just send them a text message, say, hey, I'm new, or put it in your remarks section when filing your flight plan. Just say, I'm new, and basically, you know, trying to learn Vatsim or something like that. And so that way they can be patient with you. They can maybe give you some easier vectors, and you know what I'm trying to say. Just give them a heads up that you don't know what the heck you're doing. But over time is where you'll get better, learning how to say Alpha Bravo November, stuff like that. You know, people don't just talk like that. Like normal people don't talk like that. Here comes our top of descent. You can hear the engines pulling down. It sounds amazing. You can't hear it because it's too low. But yeah, over time as you do it, you'll get better. You'll get used to it because it's really usually just the same things. The IFR clearance is always in the same format. Your landing clearance is always in the same format. Just getting used to that, and over time when you're doing Vatsim or ATC, you kind of know what they're going to tell you next. You already know what's going to be said. You already know they're going to pass you off to a different controller. You already know they're going to, you know, say go over the tower, and the tower is going to tell you you're clear to land or maintain this altitude until established in the ILS, this and that. So over time you'll know. So don't be upset if you're not getting it at first. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are descending.
All aboard!
Thank you so much, Chico. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good up, Jake. Welcome back. Welcome to stream. How much have I spent on flight sim content? A lot. A lot. Probably enough to have a pilot license. Oh man, I mean, so much I bought on X-Plane. And then now Microsoft Flight Sims, like I'm starting all over again, spending them out the same amount. Am I doing anything special for 30K? We need to. We need to do like a long haul or something. I got to plan that. The problem is I have a lot of stuff going on in real life, so it's hard for me to schedule. But if I have a day, maybe next week, we could do like a 30K special. Maybe take a, I don't know. I know a lot of you guys like doing long hauls on specials, so we could do that if you want. We could do something different. It's up to y'all. No second leg to. Oh, actually, what time is it? Should we do a second leg? I don't know. I was thinking about stopping in Mexico City and calling it there. Thank you, Shafee, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Like a long haul in a 737. I don't know. Let me think about that while we're descending. If we're gonna do a second leg. So we're descending from 36,000 feet, now passing 31. Thank you as well, Rox G, for the sub. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for descending over the mountains. Beautiful mountains, man. I love Mexico. I really do. Such a gorgeous country. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we get closer. If I decide to do a second leg, it kind of depends on time and what I gotta do today. But don't get me wrong, I do want to fly this plane more today. We might, we'll see. But yeah, my two options are either Cancun or Puerto Vallarta. Two places we might go if we do a second leg. Samuel Dye, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good to see you, my friend. Alright, while we're descending, let's go ahead and brief our arrival into Mexico City. Again, airport elevation is 7,000 feet, so we're much closer to the ground than we think. Oh yeah, we have the podcast today. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think because of the podcast, we're not gonna do a second leg. I completely forgot we had that podcast. I mean, it's not for another couple hours after we're done, but I need that couple hours to do some other stuff. But yes, podcast is gonna be early today. All right, yes. So arrival. Let's brief that real quick. That's not the right chart. All right, this is our arrival into Mexico City. I don't think we're on the chart yet. Our transition, I believe, is supposed to be DARAN. Yeah, we're coming from north. We're up here. So right now we're off the page. If I go here to the overlay, you can see we are here and we're flying into the chart. So we need to be at or below 23,000 feet at DARAN. And then or at or above 21,000 feet at DARAN. We'll continue down to Mexico 750, max 250 at 17,000, and we'll hold 17,000 through this section here at a max 230 knots. It's kind of cool. We go like an S a little bit. So I'm not sure how high these mountains are here. Pretty high down here. So we'll stay that way, make it a right turn. We'll fly the whole thing over to Almas at 210 knots at 14,000, making a left turn to MX 717 and then to Sutas. And this is going to be our transition into our approach for 05 right. I'll grab that chart. Is it right? Yeah, 05 right. And I think we're doing the ILS Zulu. Yeah, ILS Zulu. And then here it is. So here's Sutas on this chart. So max 190 knots, 11,000 feet. Remember, again, we are at a higher elevation that we're landing on, so even though it says 11,000 feet, we're still only like what 4,000 feet above the AGL, so it's not very high. So 190, that's gonna put us on a left base turn onto the ILS for runway 05 right Zulu, and 109.1 is gonna be our frequency for localizer. and our approach CRS will be 5.5. So we attempted our last 2 streams to try to use the ILS, and it didn't work out. Not because I think part of it was my problem, and another part of it was a quirky system in the plane. So we'll see if we can get it working today. I'll go back to this chart and let that do its thing, and I'll bring you guys back over to the aircraft, and we'll get everything set up. So back to our FMC, drag required. I got your drag. There we go. Big brakes are up. Look at all the mountains on our terrain radar. Okay, so what we want to do right now is I'll go to this guy, and again I have the chart also here on my iPad. So 109.1 is going to be the ILS localizer frequency. There it is, 109.1. Pop that in there. And then up here, our CRS is going to be 5.5. There we go. And right now we have set to 11,000 feet, which is where we need to be. I'm set to 9,700. No, let's set it to 8,900. So by here we should already be on the ILS at 8,900. Hopefully none of you guys get altitude sickness, because it's definitely a threat in Mexico City because they're so high. Sim Aviator, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Welcome back, bro. Welcome to the stream. It's going really good, man. It's going really, really good. Yeah, I can't wait for the Phoenix, man. Imagine this lineup for Microsoft Flight Sim, having the PMDG 737 as is, and the whole family of fleet that they're bringing to the sim, and then having the Phoenix A320 as well, and the Fly-by-Wire 320 Neo. Got some good planes to fly. All we need now is the wide bodies, the heavies. We need the 777s, the A330s, the A350s, the 767s, 757s. There's somebody working on those too. That's all we need now, man, is those. I mean, we got CRJ already, which is good. If you want to do some regional hops, you got a good quality CRJ you can fly with. It's still a very dependable plane, in my opinion. I think it's a good plane to fly. We still need some ERJs, need some love on that side, need some A220s. Yeah, a lot of planes still to be made on Microsoft Flight Sim, but I think we're at a really good state right now. Manny, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Yes, long time no see. Welcome back, bro. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with us today. DC-10 would be pretty dope too, man. MD-11, yeah. Actually, somebody is working on MD-11. Yeah, the ERJ family they have right now is not even worth looking at. Don't even go there. How am I liking the PMDG versus Zebo hand flying perspective? I didn't mention that earlier. I think a lot of that just has to do with the sim itself, but it does feel very light and floaty. It feels very light, very empty. That's the difference that I feel, and I guess which makes it a bit more responsive than Zebo. Well, fair to Lance, that's kind of how it works, man. I don't understand it either, but that's kind of how it works for a lot of people. All right, we're coming up to our first altitude restriction. I'm gonna turn on my favorite screen again, this one right here. Oh yes, I'm gonna zoom in. This is such a cool portion of the arrival. Making a left turn here. Let's go ahead and get the weather for Mexico City as well, since we're about to hit 18,000 feet. Hi, altimeter is 3035. Thank you, Nightbot, for the weather. Weather in Mexico City right now is 060 at 5 knots. Visibility is 8 scattered skies. Temperature is 22, dew point 0.1. Altimeter is 3035, and it's a bit hazy out here right now. Hello, RK, love from India. Good to see you, from my friend. Welcome back. Kib says the actual Dash 700 does feel a lot lighter and more responsive than the 800. It's like the equivalent of driving a sports car after a truck. Okay, wow, yeah, that's very well put, my friend. So I guess we'll see how PMDG has done their flight model when they start releasing the other variants, and we'll see how different the different variants are handling compared to each other. Let's go over to our init page, and we'll want to land. You know, I don't really know. I don't know enough. Like, would we still land flaps 30 at this altitude? Or should we do flaps 15? I don't know, my gut is telling me we should land flaps 15 because we're so high in altitude. So we can do flaps 15 at 30 knots for landing. And back to our descent page. Oh man, look at this. Our speed rates are still out. Let's get rid of those. Yeah, the 800 will be the true test for sure. I agree with that. Do I think I will ever hit 100,000 subs before 2023? It's possible. It's possible. Will I? I don't know. I mean, it's possible. That's all I'm gonna say is it's possible. Anything is possible. That would be quite a big. Whenever that happens, whether it's 2023 or 2035. Or never, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be thankful when I get there. Thank you, Sim Aviator. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, man. Wishing your channel all the growth as well, man. Where do I put my keyboard? Because you can't find the right spot. I put mine on the left. I'll show you guys my camera. We're almost, we have a little ways to go. We should be level at 17,000. Yep, plane is flying the arrival perfectly. It's catching all the altitude constrictions and everything. I'll show you my camera. I'll show you the moving camera. Oh, okay, there we go. So, this is my Yoke Cam. And on the left of my yoke, I have put my keyboard right here. So I just happen to have this space here. Because I have like a corner desk. Yeah, so I put my keyboard here. It works best for me.
Hi Blue, how you doing? It's been a while since I caught a live stream. Been busy helping my family out with their systems since I retired.
Bro, it is all good, my friend. Mike Vision, it is good to see you, man. Anytime you can come back, it's all good, bro. I'll be here. Don't worry, man. Do your thing. Take care of your family. Do your, life is more important than watching a streamer. We're all here for fun, but again, me and the community will be here whenever you're not busy, bro. But thank you so much for that super chat donation and for the kind words. It's always good to see you and hear from you. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's how I have my keyboard set up. And on the other side, I have. There we go. There it is. I now have my radio panel. I've had this for a while. You guys have seen me use it for X-Plane, and it hasn't worked on Microsoft Flight Sim, and it started bothering me because I bought this thing and it's not freaking working. And so I talked to XP72, and he gave me a program that actually makes it work for Microsoft Flight Sim. It's called SPAD Next or SPAD X or something like that. And it's like super easy to set up. They just turn it on and boom, it works. I was like, oh, nice. So now I can actually do my radios here, transponder and all that stuff. So definitely a game changer, and I absolutely love it. All right, let's take a look at our flight here. Alfonso, welcome to the stream, man. You're new. Welcome back, bro. Good to see you. Who's calling me from New York? I have to call you back. I don't know who you are. All right, see, we got a right turn coming up. We got 17,000 still. 2.5 miles. Zoom that out. So again, we've already gotten our ILS frequency plugged in. All right. We already have our altimeter set. We have our course set for our ILS. We are still on VNAV. The plane's been doing its thing. We're at 230 knots. That's per the speed restriction that we have here on this arrival. We should have a right turn coming up real quick. Let's go for the pose for the camera shot. There's a volcano out there. Oh yeah. No return flight today. For butter, which is better, A330 or 777? To be honest with you, man, I don't know. I don't know which one is easier to land and which one lands smoother. I think it depends on the pilot. Yes, you can, in the cockpit, you can set a lower altitude. So I set my altitude all the way to the bottom, my lowest altitude on my entire like approach. And VNav will fly, and it'll fly down, it'll stop descending if there's a restriction there. So we had a restriction of 17,000 feet behind us that we stopped at. So the plane stopped at 17,000, even though I have the altitude set to 8,900. And then once we got past the restriction of 17,000, VNav knew to go ahead and descend down to the next altitude, or until it'll keep descending all the way down to 8,900. Now it won't pass whatever altitude you have set here. So if I set this to like 15,000, oh, so yes, if I set this to 15,000, for example, and our next restriction is 14,000, the plane would actually stop at 15, not 14. And then if you want to continue to 14, you got to click on this alt intervention button. But I always set it to the bottom, so that way the plane can go down as far as either the chart allows or as far as the ATC allows, because sometimes ATC may give you something different. But yeah, you can set it to lower. So lots of mountains ahead of us here on our terrain radar. Again, remember the airport elevation is 7,000 feet. This is going to be the highest altitude landing I've landed in this plane so far, so it's going to be interesting. I'm going to set my auto brakes to, I'm going to do 3. We are landing with less flaps. We do a flaps 15 landing today. Sorry, is it 15? Yeah, I think 15, flaps 15. I'm actually going to put that information on our right screen. In it, there we go. Yeah, flaps 15, 130 knots. And we'll go ahead and call in Mexico City, let them know we're on the way. I don't believe there's any ATC. I'm just going to double check. No ATC, cool. Mexico City traffic, Aeromexico 116 is inbound from the north about 20 miles, expecting ILS 05 right. We're making left traffic, Mexico City traffic. Alright, we're looking good so far. Let's make sure we stay ahead of the aircraft here. This is where it gets tricky. Alright, so I'm gonna turn my lane lights on because we're, probably already below 10,000 AGL. Everything else in overhead looks good to me. Yeah, we are. We're only 7,000 feet up because we're at 14,000 and airport elevation is 7,000, so we're 7,000 feet in the air. Tell me the best emergency landing I ever did. Honestly, I think my best emergency landing I ever did was just last week when we flew the MD-80. And I had both my engines fail. I don't know why. I still don't know why. Both my engines just died at cruise, and we had to find the closest nearest airport that happened to be Orlando. And I descended all the way down, landed at Orlando, and got the butter on top of it. Ooh, bro, I was so happy. So happy. Look at those volcanoes in the background. Yep, it's hazy out here in Mexico City today. Do not let me forget to turn on flight control replay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn it on right now. So I'm gonna try something different. Yesterday we had a problem with the gear not registering as down on our replay. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm not gonna start recording the replay until we actually put the gear down in the live show. It's not haze, it's smog. Oh, okay, well, that makes sense too, because Mexico City is pretty smoggy. That does make sense. So we're still descending, passing 13,000 feet now. Speed restriction is actually 210, so I'm gonna put some brakes out. We're going a little faster than we should. Thank you, Alfonso, man. Thank you for that new subscription. Welcome, my friend. Hopefully you're enjoying your flight today. And we'll be back to actually we have another stream tonight, doing a podcast. So it's not a flight; it's just a podcast, talking about flying.
Aeroméxico. Aeroméxico 072, rodando punto espera pista 05 derecha.
I don't know what he said. I don't know aviation Spanish yet. I'm sorry. I gotta learn. Alright, we should be at 12,500. That's the restriction here. Good. This is so cool. Look at this approach. I love approaches that are like not just straight in. Like right now we're navigating between all these mountains and stuff like that. That's really dope. You can see we're descending down for 11,000 now. Speed limit is going to be 190 knots next up. So speed brakes are coming back out. I want to make sure we stay ahead of the aircraft. Make sure we stay slow. We don't want to have to go around today. There it is, Alfonso. I see you, my friend. Thank you again for that sub. Welcome aboard, my friend. Again, enjoy the flight. Enjoy the flight. This next butter is on Alfonso. Long time no see as well, Captain Poland. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Good to see you. But so far, so good. Again, we're landing flaps 15. Landing lights are all on. ILS is plugged in. I do see we have the ILS we're picking up the ILS. We have 11.1 miles DME right now. And again, we need to be at 190 knots, not 210. And we should level off at 11,000 here, and we'll stay at 11,000 until we catch the localizer. Making a left turn, so I'm gonna call base. Mexico City traffic, Aeromexico 116 is now on left base, runway 05 right, Mexico City.
All aboard!
116. 116. Oh, I'm sorry, I just missed the sub. Man, dang it. Whoever you were, I'm so sorry. Welcome to the stream, though. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. And welcome to the Blue Road family. Thank you for the sub. Alright, here comes 197. Look at that. Oh, that's dope. Look at this. Look at this. That's the glide slope right here. That pink line is the freaking glide slope. Wow, I had never noticed that.
2,500.
That is pretty sick. That is pretty cool. Wow. Wow. Alright, here comes the turn. I'm going to turn on VOR Loc first. That's some people in chat were telling me to do last time. Because we've already caught the VOR Loc, and I'm hit approach mode after that. And you see glide slope becoming active. And there's a glide slope as we are right underneath it. And now I'm going to take over the speed. I'm going to slow down way down. Our approach speed is 154. Is that right? No? That's over here. 130. That's what I thought. I'm going to slow down for 154 though. And we were slow enough for that first notch slats. Let's see, did it go through? Yeah, it did. And Mexico City traffic. Aeromexico 116 is now on a 8-mile final runway 05 right on the ILS, Mexico City. Now remember, only 15. So let's go 15. Nope, that's 25. 15. Nope, 15. There we go. And gear down. See if it works. Yep, gear. Oh, we didn't get our nose gear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Why do we keep getting put in this situation? Why me? Why me? Yeah, it's not coming down. Is that because I didn't do the gear release thing? Hold on, no, back on. I'm gonna cycle it real quick. Hold on a second. Is it my controls? Yep, my controls. Okay, we had 3 green. Wow, curve freaking ball. I don't even see the freaking runway. It's too hazy. It's too hazy. Oh, there it is. I see it now. All right, let's get it. Oh, I forgot the replay.
500.
Oh, jeez.
Glide
Record.
slope. Glide slope.
Land.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
All right, now it's recording. Please don't crash. All right, guys, my controls. Let's get the auto throttle off.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
I know.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Oh yeah.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Don't float it. It's floated just right here.
Glide slope.
20.
Oh, big float. Big float. No, I'm not happy with that.
Yeah.
Going around. Not happy with that. Going around. Mexico City traffic. Aeromexico 116 going around. Right traffic. Gear. Yeah,
México tráfico Aeroméxico 0672 rodando posición listo 05 derecho.
Alright, the go around procedure says we need to go climb runway heading and make a right turn. I don't know if I'm gonna fly the whole thing. It has us going like all the way around the mountains and shooting the whole approach again. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Don't know if I want to do that. Miss approach climb on heading 055 to MX949. Proceed on miss approach to Walloon. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna go left. I don't. Yeah. ATC. If ATC was here, I'd be like, I would be, yeah, sure, I would do the whole thing, but not, no. I just want to go at it. That glide slope map was cool though, wasn't it? So I don't know why I'm trimming, because I have like I have the aircraft. I still have gear sticking out.
México tráfico Aeroméxico 0672 despegando pista 105 derecha. México tráfico.
Yeah, I was like, that nose gear threw me for a curve and it messed up my whole approach. So I was like, you know what? That's why we're like floating it in there so bad. Oh, look at that. Now we get to take the, you know what? The go arounds are not so bad. The reason why is because you get to take the scenic view. Usually we fly into these big cities and we don't really get to see the city. We just see the airport. So now, taking you guys on the scenic route. We should be able to easily make it back over to the end of the approach. Right now we're turning. I'm going to left downwind. Sorry, it's a speed trim system. Okay. I was wondering what that was. I'm like, what is that, man? So again, airport elevation is 7,000, and we're at 9,900. It gave us the call out for 2,500, which is fine. I can stay this altitude is good. I don't want to go too high. It's a bit hazy, so I'm going to be dependent on my instruments quite a lot, especially the terrain map. Only disconnect autopilot when you see the runway. That is, yeah, that's a good rule. Well, actually, I disconnected on accident. I think I hit the trim wheel on accident over here, and it disconnected my autopilot. So I didn't actually originally purposefully disconnect it, because we could have continued to fly the ILS all the way down. But I had bumped it on accident, so. But yeah, that's a good rule to go by. Don't disconnect till you can see the runway. Yes, Big J, we're going around again, man. I feel like I need to make a t-shirt that says blue go around. Blue go around. Going around again. Yeah, I'm going the manual way now. The ILS did work though. Our last couple of streams at ILS did not work, but this time around it did work, so that's good. I also got to get used to landing with flaps 15. I've been landing flaps 30, and it's my first time landing flaps 15. So I'm actually going to restart the replay. So I'm going to cut out the go-around part. So I want to make sure my gear works this time. That's what I'm most concerned about. Is my gear working? But the plane is really stable. Like, look how like easy I can just let go. Like, I'm not on autopilot right now. I just have a plane trimmed out, and it's just like flying perfectly straight and level. All right, let's take a look at this approach. Let's go for 8,900. We'll lose 1,000 feet. We do have mountains ahead of us. We'll make a left turn before we get there. We're gonna do that pretty soon. Increase flaps, everybody's saying. I mean, if chat says I should increase flaps, then I will increase flaps. Flaps 30. Alright, let's just slow down. We got a left turn. Be pretty sharp. Mountains are about 5 miles away from us, and we gotta make a whole 180 or yeah, 180. Is it 80? Yeah, 180. So do a descending left turn. Mexico City traffic. Aeromexico 116 is on left base, runway 05 right. Mexico City.
Mexico traffic, November 9th, Lima Charlie, taking off runway 05 right.
Alright, so we got traffic taking off. Oh, look at that hotel down there. That's cool. I'm not sure if that's realistic, but it looks cool. I mean, I don't live in Mexico, you know, I mean, obviously, but as a person who doesn't live out here, it looks pretty cool to me. Alright, looking for 8,900, and we'll hold that. Still manual. I know. Alright, gear down. Alright, getting some drag from the gear, that's good. I got 3 green, all gears should be down. That's a good sign. I don't know why I'm still getting the horn.
Light slow.
Alright, we're low now.
Traffic, November 9th, Lima Charlie, airborne runway 05 right.
BWR loc arm. No. I have to redo this again.
Light slow.
No, okay, well, we'll use that. We're fine. We'll do visual.
Light slow.
Oh, here comes the localizer. Gonna overshoot it. Dang it.
Light slow.
Flaps coming down to 30. Ooh, we low. We are low.
Light slow. Light slow.
I'm trying to do too much.
Light slow. Light slow.
Nope, not that one. Cancel. Nope, this
Light
one.
slow.
Save. I know. Save. Alright. Sorry. This is what happens when I try to do too many things at once. Come on back now.
Light slow.
Alright guys, how many sticks of butter we got this time around? 3 sticks? Oh, wow, we're really slow.
Light slow.
Really slow. So what are my flaps at right now? Because I can't look. 25. Alright, there we go.
Light slow. Light slow.
Here we come.
Light slow.
I'm just following the flight director.
Light slow.
Or trying to.
Light slow.
Alright, man.
Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Wide
It's
slope.
so tricky when you're flying an ILS by like visually,
Wide
you know,
slope.
like just by instruments, like not
Wide
letting the
slope.
plane do it.
Wide slope. Wide slope.
All right, we are on the Loke. Doing pretty good actually, I gotta say. All right, gear is down. Flaps are down. Alright, I have eyes in the airport. On the field. I got 2 white, 2 red. There we go, right on the mark. Not too windy. And it's kind of steep.
200. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope.
A little fast.
Aeroméxico traffic, Volaris 2025, iniciando decolaje pista 05 Lima. Ciudad de México tráfico.
Yeah, well, it probably wasn't the softest, but we got it in there. There it is, 60 knots, and I think we park. I don't know where we park. So confused. Terminal 1's on the left and Terminal 2's on the right. Where do we park this, guys? Let me know in chat. I'm gonna let it roll out. Yeah, we didn't flare enough. Yeah, I got a 311. Yep, replay's on the way. I'm waiting for chat to tell me where to park, because I don't know where to go. There's a terminal on the left, there's a terminal on the right. No idea which one. I'm just gonna go left. Here at Bravo. There's always lots of pro pilots in the chat. You know what I mean? Oh, now you tell me right? Come on, I was looking for you a second ago. Alright, we'll go that way. I want to go where Aeromexico goes. So if they go to right, then we'll go right. Terminal 2. Let's turn around here. Yeah, so we got a 311. Our first landing, the one where we actually were floating, and I decided to go around. We actually did touch down just shortly before I decided to go around, and that was a 155. So we actually got smoother landing the first try, even though we floated half the runway. Alright, let's call out. We're crossing this runway here. Mexico City traffic. Aeromexico 116 is crossing 05 right on Foxtrot, taxiing to parking. I thought this was like a whole cross. It's like a intersection. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as she said, welcome to Mexico City on this smoggy or hazy day, whichever it is. It looks smoggy in the sim. And we'll go flaps up. Gorgeous. Now I'm really hoping that we can see the gear in our replay, but if not, we'll have some real nice wing shots. Definitely could have had a better landing. I wish it was much better. Definitely, I need to flare a bit more towards the end. I was kind of, I don't know, I was waiting for something. Like I heard 10 a lot sooner than I was expecting. I was waiting for like, I don't know, like ground effect or something. I feel like I never really got it, but maybe I would have gotten it if I would have flared just slightly. But good flight, beautiful flight. I think I really enjoy doing go-arounds, doing the scenic route into these airfields. You flare at 20? Okay. Yeah, I heard 10 and I hadn't flared yet. I heard 10 and I hadn't flared yet, and I was like, yep, this is not gonna be good. I knew it. Like, you know, why is there 2 airplane noses sticking out of that that building? That's weird. This is a payware airport, by the way. I think it's called FlyMex or something like that. We'll see what this little area looks like. We're almost there. On Echo. And Mexico City traffic. Aeromexico 116 is clear of all runways. Taxiing to parking via Echo. SkyTeam cargo. Oh yeah, because Aeromexico is a part of SkyTeam, right? Now, that's something that we do need on Microsoft Flight Sim. Now that we have the 737, man, this taxiway is bumpy. We need more cargo 737s because they only supplied like 3 different liveries. One of them was fictional, and it'd be nice to have some more cargo. Even if it was like a custom cargo paint job. We'll park next to that 7-3 over there. Yep, this is F1 taxi speed. We're doing fine. We're only doing 20 something knots, 25 knots. That's realistic, I think. I'm gonna park here at 54. Next to the generic 737. And then we'll run it back and watch the replay. I'm going to leave the engines running because I don't want them to be off on our replay. We'll set our parking brake. There we go. Nice flight. Very nice flight. Really enjoyed that. Let's see. Ooh, so again, landing rate was 311. So not the best, but not the worst. If I had flared, I think it would have been better for sure. We'll definitely see it on this replay, and we'll see my mistake here. If the gear works. So hold on, let me finish my flight and log my flight on SimToolkit Pro. We'll also disconnect from Vatsim. And big thank you to all of you guys who were able to join me in the actual flight if you are to make it. And if not, if you're just watching along, hopefully you enjoyed the wing views on the way here. Appreciate you coming out. Oh, let's see the parking job. Let's see it. Bruh, let's go. My parking job is getting good. I'm getting on it. Oh, that's the PMDG 737 cargo variant right there. That's the cargo one next to us. El Dorado. Get right on the line and almost... Yeah, we should have gone all the way to the end to get to the 737 line. But, yeah. How can you read that from the cockpit? Yeah, pretty good. I think that was a 10 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 parking job. 8 out of 10. That's what I give it. All right, let's see. I'm still recording. Let's hit stop that. And I'm gonna go back to the replay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our flight from Monterrey to Mexico City. Definitely support these scenery developers out there. They put a lot of time and hard work and time into these sceneries, and they've done a great job. Like in the Monterrey needs work on the jetways. I feel like to really be like really be good. It's really cheap though. It's like $10. So I mean, you can't ask for much for $10. But other than that, Mexico City is really nice. This is actually not even the nice site. I think the other terminal looks much nicer than this. Okay, I'm ready for replay now. Let's see. Hopefully the gear will stay down. Alright, load. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There it is. Open. Is it ready? Play. I thought it was hilarious and my nose just went like straight up. Cause I was trying to turn the replay mode on. I had to take both hands off the yoke and the throttle and everything. Alright, let's see how we did. Gear is down, guys. We're winning today. We winning today. and enjoy it while we can. So low visibility going into Mexico City, just so much smog and whatever. It's just low visibility in general. Caught the ILS very well. So pretty happy about that. We got the ILS working. It seemed that clicking on VOR Loc before clicking on approach does seem to capture the ILS a bit better. FPS is doing really good actually. And here comes a landing. Yes, 4 days is 181 liveries on Flight Sim TO. That's crazy. I didn't know it's that many. Holy crap. Alright, here we go. That thing just kind of like got like a magnet on the ground. Like it came from like kind of like, I think I actually flared a little early, and then we just fell out the sky. I'm gonna see it again because it kind of felt like when I looked at her just now. Let's see it again. There we go. Flare. Actually, it was better than I thought. We did. I think we flared early though. It still could have been smoother, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Look at that. That's a screenshot right there. Oh, wait. It got kind of squirrely too when I put the nose wheel down. Alright, one more time from the inside view, and I gotta head out. We do have another stream in like what, an hour and a half? So rewind and let's get some wing view action. How about, let's see, which one do I like the most? Left side? Right side? This side? We'll do this one first, and then we'll do the engine side. Sir Hat, type in exclamation mark specs, S-P-E-C-S, for my graphic settings. Or not my graphic settings, sorry. My computer hardware settings, but my graphic settings are all set to high. My clouds are set to ultra, and I have a few other things I actually started turning down since then to get better performance, but mostly high preset. It's actually pretty cool the fact that in the replay mode it does actually capture the flat position, unlike some planes. And the spoilers even come out on the replay, which is something that I've noticed a lot of other add-on planes have trouble doing. Only thing that you do is make sure you turn them off. There you go. Let's watch it from the front now. 1080 works. Sorry, the PMDG runs really well actually on my 1080 Ti series. I have a Ti though, so Ti is a bit better than the other 1080s. So if you have a regular 1080, I'm not sure, I can't say. Yeah, we need that that good scenery in Mexico City to get rid of the autogen and put like the real buildings in here. Man, might be hard on FPS, but it's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, I think you're right, Captain Poland, because right after I flared, I think I wasn't confident that I flared well enough, and then I put the nose back down, and that caused us to come down a little harder. I agree with that. And touchdown. Again, I'm gonna keep saying this. They could definitely do some work on the reverser sounds, but it's not a game. It doesn't stop. It's not bad. It's not that bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more view. One of my favorites. It's gonna be from here. I want it there, but I don't want it in the freaking exhaust as much. Just like give you like somebody's gonna have a seizure looking at that. Let's try it here. I don't know. Let's go with that. Sure. At least I'll get hired for Ryanair. Yeah, maybe. The displace threshold the first time around kind of threw me off too. Yeah, see, nose goes back down and then touchdown. I do like they include the tire smoke. Definitely makes a big difference. Okay, I know I said this is the last one, but I have one more idea. We're watching this time from a flyby-ish camera or like a tower view. It's like a tower view. That'd be fun. We'll go to drone camera, and I gotta just move the camera all the way out here. Drone speed. There we go. Oh, wait. Where is the tower at? Is it over here? There it is, way over there. What does make up a tower view like from the thing? We'll just go way the heck over here. Next to Southwest. Thank you, Flyboy, for hanging out with us today, man. Yeah, the landing wasn't bad. I didn't say it was bad. It could have been better. Here's a tower. It's a tower. We'll use this tower as our makeshift tower view. Hopefully it looks good from out here. This is way too far. Okay, we'll do it out here. This is too far away. Here we go. We'll do it like this. I can deal with that. Drone speed. We'll turn drone speed back down. And I'll rewind just a tiny bit more. Oh wait, I forgot to unlock my camera. Game, what's up, man? Games for you 19. Welcome to the stream. Man, why is that going so fast? Were we going that fast? And I'm gonna unlock the camera. Uh-oh, did I break it? I think I broke it. Oh, I freaking broke it. This is never gonna end. Like, I'm not gonna get this right. I don't, for some reason, sometimes the yaw of turning the camera like just like stops working. I don't know what causes it. I'm just gonna put a camera view over here. What up, Captain Cross Country? Welcome to the stream, man. Valures, you just got it as well, man. Enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to fly. If you're an Airbus person, it might be a bit of a learning curve to get used to it, but it's, you know, once you fly it a bunch, you'll understand. All right, now we should be good. There we go. Play. Not gonna lie, the like sounds from the exterior view from like this far away actually not that bad. It's not the worst. Sweet. All right, cool guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Again, we have another live stream. It's actually a podcast that we're doing in just about an hour from now. So definitely come back through. We'll be discussing how we feel about the PMDG 737 so far. Do we think X-Plane is dead because this plane is so good? And also, how do we feel about how it released and just kind of like what their plans are with the product in the future and just flight sim in general. So if you want to talk more about that with us and join into the conversation, come back to our stream in just about an hour from now for the Blue Experience. If you can't stick around, if you can't make it, you can always watch it back either on YouTube or on Spotify podcast. So definitely come through, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I really do love doing these flights. I would love to do another one, but I do need to go. So thank you guys again. Until next time. If you need help with anything, hop on Discord. Maybe somebody can help you there. There is a way to get the jetway working. So just check it out and get some help there. All right, guys. Until next time, we got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time. Next video. I am out of here. Bow, 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 bow.